GBC One is proud to present a smashing blast from the past in association with FTV Studios. Hello everybody, and welcome to the 7th episode of this revival series of Georgia and Arthur. Well then viewers, now if you're wondering what me and Arthur are going to be doing today, well, I have some special news to tell to Arthur. You see, today, I'm going to be taking No-Hare Bear again with me, but this time Arthur is coming too, because he hasn't actually seen George Brind yet. Yeah, well, since No-Hare has already seen him first during George and No-Hare Bear the movie, in which you might have remembered from 2 episodes ago, where it was a great success, and that is what me and Arthur will be doing today. Oh, and I'm sure that Arthur would like Mr. Brind. Right, I'll go and get him right now. Hey, Arthur, you're on air again. Oh, alright, coming. Hi, everyone. I'm Arthur the Blind Bear. Hello. Oh, hi, Arthur. Hey, guess what the good news is? What good news? Well, the good news is, Arthur, is that today that I'm going to be taking you and your granddad to see George Brind. Ooh, George Brind! Woohoo! Oh, this is so going to be great. Will he show us his DVD collection? Oh, I'm sure he will, Arthur. Yeah, besides, he has already shown that to your granddad during George and the the movie. Oh, I guess that's why that when you showed me that very movie. Yes, it was. Ooh. Well, this is going to be awesome. Yeah, I agree. And plus, Arthur, we won't get to take the bus today. Ooh. Let me guess, George. Which bus is it this time? Well, I'm sure your granddad will explain that. All right. Hey, Hairbat, you're back on air again. Oh, fine, coming. Oh, hi everybody. I'm No-Hare Bear. Hi, George. Oh, hi, No-Bear. Oh, and I think Arthur wants to know, which bus are we going to take? Oh, well, I'll explain that to Arthur. Very well. Oh, all right then, grandson. Now, the reason which bus are we going to take? We're going to take the number 5 bus, which is Southwest Coaches. Southwest Coaches? Number 5? Ew. Is that the one where you first got on that bus, Grandad? Yep, that's right, my grandson. This is where I used to do that. Because you see, Arthur, I hadn't been on the Southwest Coaches, and I've only been on it once, and it was great. Well, you're going to love that, Arthur. Besides, I'll even bring my own copy of V-Rally game from a Game Boy. Ooh, V-Rally? Hang on. How come you still play V-Rally when you're supposed to retire? Well, you see, Arthur, George Buxton only showed me that. Oh. Oh, and if you think you two think that... Oh, and if you think that you played the Game Boy version of it, well, I also got a different version, and it's a coloured version. See that here, Nova? This is a different one, and it says only the Game Boy Color. Oh. That looks interesting, though. It's the same thing, but it's a black one. Yeah, that's right. I got that one on CEX recently. Oh. Very interesting. We're not going to take that, are we? No, of course we're not. And besides that, Nova, I think that you and I had the same trouble from George and Heaven a movie ago. And I certainly don't want you to muck it up again. Well, despite that fact that you are a granddad, especially if you're a 2-5-year-old granddad. 2-5-year-old granddad? 2-5-year-old granddad? How dare you? Right, I'm going to salute you. Oh, no, don't you even think of it. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh, are you stabbing? Well, I'm going to join you. Oh, no. Ow, 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 oi. Victor, stop stabbing me. Stop me. Toto, you're officers are backing guy. Yeah, good thing dolphins won't be saying that. I don't care. Well, you should care. It's like, how would you feel, Arthur, if George would be showing his teeth? Oh, just stop. And you stop stabbing me. Why is it that I don't have to misbehave again? Oh, not for this one. don't. God! Alright then, you two. Now, the sooner we get on that bus, the sooner we'll be at Dorchester. And yes, Arthur, I promise you'll get to see George Brind too. Yeah, alright. Sorry if I had to join in. That's alright. Yeah, because mind you, Arthur, I think your granddad, I only had to show him your granddad, the coloured version of the email. Oh! The coloured version? Oh. I didn't even know if there was a coloured version. Well, nor did I, Arthur. Oh, and in fact, George, I guess you've now got two versions. One's the original and one's the colour. And that's right. Yeah, because you see, I was born to be rally myself. Ah, good for you. So, shall we get going then? Yeah, of course. But we have to be at the bus by 9:05. Oh yeah, just like we did before. Yeah, come on then, let's go then. Okay. Well, see you at Jordan's place, everybody. Yeah, see you at Jordan's place. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Yeah, so am I, grandson. Oh, and bye-bye, everyone. See you at George Brind's house. See you later. By the time George took No-Hare Bear and his grandson, Arthur, to George Brind's house in Dorchester to see him today.
Alright, everybody. Now, if you're wondering, why by George Brind's house again, you see, it's because I'm only going to take my grandson, to this very place, where, I first met George Brind, probably back on George Brind No-Hare Bear, the movie. Why, this is so exciting. Oh, this is first time that Arthur gets to be shown around George Brind's place. Yeah, believe me, I know. Because George Brind's DVD collection was amazing, though. Yeah, because he even showed me that last time. Oh, and as for my dad's army DVD box set, I'm going to sing terribly. Who do you think you are? Alright, who pushed me? Oh, sorry, Bear, but I don't like it when you terrible sing. Sorry, George. That's alright. So, are you introducing that to the viewers now? Yeah, I am. Oh, alright. Oh, and I believe that my grandson Arthur is coming right now. Hey, Arthur, hey, could you come in here for a minute, please, my grandson? Oh, alright, Dad. Alright, Granddad, I'm coming. Yeah, he'll be coming in a minute, everybody. I promise. Hello, everyone. Woo. So, Granddad? Oh, yes, my grandson? Where are we? Well, Arthur, I'll tell you. This is the home of George Brind. Oh, so this must be the home of George Brind, eh? Yep. You see, Arthur, when I first came to this place, it was amazing, though. You should love George Brind's DVD collections and stuff. Yeah, well, I'm sure that I'll look forward to seeing what he's got. Yeah, and I'm sure George will probably come too. Yeah, I'm sure he will. Oh, and speaking of which, Arthur, I think George Brind might be in this house today, so you might as well see him today. Yippee! Ah, thanks, Grandad. You're very welcome. Well, come on then, Arthur. Say hello to him and use your manners. Very well. Right, come on, everyone. Let's go. Alright, everybody. Well, this is it. This is the first time I've ever get to meet George Brind. That's after my granddad. Woohoo! Oh, this is so exciting for this. Well, I better say hello to him. Hello.
Hello, Arthur. So good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you too, George Brind. So I've heard that my granddad has met you already about a few months ago. Is that right?
Indeed, he has. And you're here now, so
Yep.
I'm going to do the very thing that I did with him, which is
okay. Well, that'll be awesome.
Yeah, which is showing my collection, or at least well, most of it anyway. I'm going to go through it all today.
Well, whatever it is, you might want to take your time, because I certainly wouldn't mind having a good look around.
Right. Well, let's get started, shall we?
Okay. Right. Be back in a minute, everybody. Alright, everybody. Now, if you're wondering why George Brind is going to show me his DVD collection, as I expect he's got loads of it in there, haven't you?
Indeed, I have. So much that I'm probably not going to be able to show all of it today, but as long as I show you most of, well, what I've actually got and what I'm able to show you today, then we're on to winners.
Yeah, especially if George Buxton is a great big loser. Oi, I heard that.
Yeah, that's not very nice.
Ha, yeah, you heard what Mr. Brind said. That's not nice. Sorry, that's alright. It's fine. Alright, Mr. Brind, show Arthur your DVD collection then.
I'll be glad to. So, okay, so where do we start? Well, obviously on the top shelf here, we've got a portion of my Doctor Who collection from the very early days with William Hartnell, from Patrick Troughton to John Pertwee, all the way up to Tom Baker, who some may argue
and
is
that's
my
until
Sixth
it gets
Doctor.
to that DVD there. Yeah?
Yeah, Logopolis. That it just so happens to be his last story.
Ah, so I guess it's called Locopolis. Yeah, I think I'm almost as half bad as my granddad used to say that, as well as George Buxton does. So, why is it called Logopolis anyway?
It's called Logopolis because that is the name of the planet that the Doctor and his companion in that episode go to.
Oh, I see. Interesting. So let me get it straight. So, these are the early days of Doctor Who, from William, the first Doctor, and I take the second Doctor is, what's the second Doctor's name?
Patrick Troughton.
Oh yeah, Patrick. And I take the third one as John Pertwee.
Yeah.
And the fourth one is Tom Baker.
Yeah, some say he's the most famous.
Oh yeah, probably the narrator of other children's programmes. That's because Tom Baker is the main star of the fourth Doctor.
Well, he certainly was at the time, yeah.
Yeah, yes. And I take that he's here as an action figure, sir, which I'm pointing at right now.
Yes, indeed, yeah. In fact, I've got 5 of the Doctors here.
Ooh, 5 Doctors!
There's John Pertwee. There's the 9th Doctor, Christopher Eccleston. There is the 4th Doctor, Tom Baker, as we've stated. There's the 8th Doctor, Paul McGann. And the 5th one, Peter Davison, which is going to be confusing because the 12th Doctor is also another Peter Capaldi. Yeah, basically.
And I take that is the TARDIS, isn't it?
Yeah, the Doctor's time-travelling ship. Time and relative dimension, or dimensions, in space.
Oh, well, that explains it. And I take that's some box set that you got. Yeah, so I take that's Jurassic Park, Monty Python box set.
Yeah, yes.
So do your thing, because I heard that you said that to my granddad before.
Yeah. So, yeah, as you've said, Jurassic Park is here. There's the Paddington films there. There's some Dr. Seuss related stuff, including The Grinch starring Jim Carrey. I do have the Cat in the Hat movie starring Mike Myers. What a travesty in my opinion, but there we go. Set all the way at the back. There's Monty Python, almost everything, including the Monty Python's Flying Circus TV series and most of the feature films.
Ah, interesting. Oh, and you want to know that what my granddad's favourite programme?
What?
Dad's Army.
Yeah, that's
I
a
heard
classic.
that he used to love. I think he used to love that, as well as you. Do you watch them occasionally?
Yeah, indeed I do, when I get the chance of it.
Oh, I see. And I take that these two here are The Simpsons, the golden era of The Simpsons.
Well, the first 2 seasons, I think I have the first 3 seasons. The third one is behind there, accompanied by the movie. I didn't really get around to collecting all of the other seasons, and, maybe one day I might find a way to see all the others, but, yeah, those are...
Yeah, well, I noticed that sometimes to see Simpsons seasons box sets, it's very expensive, aren't they, George? Well, yeah, sometimes they are, but if you find them at CEX, it's very cheaper. Oh, yeah. I get it.
Yeah, so we've got some Family Guy here. If I just move the Doctor's archenemy, the Master, played by Roger Delgado, out the way. As you've said, we've got Dad's Army, which is a show you like. There's Fawlty Towers, as well as some other comedy programmes here, including Wurzel Gummidge and Chocolate Vision.
Oh, I see.
Paul and Barry.
Well, you know something, George Brind? I don't think that my granddad likes Fawlty Towers because the reason, right? Because he thinks that Basil Fawlty is a very rude man. Isn't it, Granddad? Yeah, I'm afraid so, Arthur. Yeah, because the first 3 episodes was okay, though. But as for the Hotel Inspectors, rubbish, boring. It is not rubbish, boy. Oh, yes, it is. You two, stop arguing.
No, stop arguing. I've got a collection to show you there.
Oh yes, sorry.
That's okay, it's alright.
You stupid old coot. Oh, I'll get you, Arthur.
If you do any more of this, I'm probably not. I'm probably going to stop this tour right now.
All right. I'll behave. I promise.
Thank you. Okay, so
Yeah,
on this,
and you better listen to George Brind, mister.
yeah.
All right.
So we've got another shelf here. I'll do the best I can to show you, but this Dalek and K9 are in the way. So there's Johnny English, which is
Johnny English.
which
I
my brother Thomas liked very much. The Railway Children. There's an adaptation of Peter Pan, the Nanny McPhee films. Bean, the ultimate disaster movie. I don't have Bean, the rest of the Mr. Bean series on DVD, but I do have that.
And I take you don't have Mr. Bean's Holiday the movie either.
Well, no. Although me and my father and I think my brother did see it when it came out at the cinema in 2007.
Well, do you know what? I think George Buxton saw that in the cinemas too. So you're not the only one there.
Yeah. In fact, my mum used to really like Mr. Bean, but nowadays she cringes at it, and I can see why.
Oh, cringe. What, you mean like the one that goes, I hate this movie? Is that sort of cringe?
I wouldn't put it as strongly as hate, but, when you see Mr. Bean, trying to solve some situations where really they cannot be solved, it's like, yeah. And, I mean, him walking around that hotel locked out of his room naked.
Oh, that's probably coming from in room 426, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to the second shelf, if you're ready.
Obviously I will briefly give you a rundown of what's here. There's Narnia, there's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, Billy Elliot, the Home Alone films, the My Girl films, Mary Poppins Returns, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Band Knobs and Broomsticks, Herbie, the Santa Claus films, Beauty and the Beast, Wizard of Oz, and another film that my mother likes, though I know some.
What's that then?
Mamma Mia.
Ooh, Mamma Mia! Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia.
They're referring.
I'm just joking.
They're referring to the ABBA songs, not the. Which said by
Mamma Mia.
Yeah. So anyway,
moving on.
Yeah. So as you can see here, we've got the classic collection of pardon me, Thomas and Friends, all of the model seasons, series 1 to 11, and here are some nostalgic DVDs I had.
Nostalgic DVDs, eh?
Yeah, the Thomas and Friends bumper collection, which was one of the earliest DVDs.
Oh yeah, so apparently it has a VCI logo. Ooh, I think George Buxton likes that logo as well as the VHS and DVDs.
Well, logos
which is very lucky.
Yeah, logos like that can be visually appealing. So, if I just move this Thomas toy out the way, I can show you some more.
Oh yeah, very nice toy, by the way.
Oh, thanks. So, there's Thomas and the Magic Railroad, there's Calling All Engines, The Great Discovery, Hero of the Rails, Misty Island Rescue.
And that's the Magic Railroad again, but this time in a Blu-ray one.
Yeah, with unseen footage. And
I take that you got the Wumbles complete collection.
Yes, as well as a feature film version starring David Tomlinson, Francis de la Tour and Bonnie Langford, Wombling Free. Though, in my opinion, that is not as good or as simple as the Wombles TV series. And if you do manage to find this DVD and see it one day, you might know why.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the Magic Roundabout. Sadly, I don't have the official series, and I think even the original...
Oh, do you mean the television series?
Yeah, which is very hard to come by. But yeah, this came out in 2005, and I remember me and my father and my brother Thomas went to the cinema to see it. And interestingly enough, Zebad, who is our villain, or the villain counterpart...
It's a bit like that red guy there.
Yeah, he's the, Zebedee. Time for bed, he would always say.
Yeah. Time for bed. Arthur, where are you going? Going to bed. I think it's a figure of speech. That means it's just a catchphrase from Zebedee. Isn't that right, George Brind?
Yeah, he used to say that all the time, at the end of sort of like the episodes. And even in the film, that's what he says by the end.
I can see. Yeah,
I was going to say also that the villain in that film, Zebad, who basically freezes everything, is played by Tom Baker.
So that's basically, that's the voice of Tom Baker behind Zebedee Bad.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Even more interestingly enough, Zebedee is also played by Ian McKellen, who you might remember as Gandalf in the Lord of the Rings movies.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Well,
okay, carry on, Mr. Brind.
Yeah. So there's some Beatrix Potter animations. There's the Snowman and the Snow Dog and Father Christmas.
Oh yes, I think my granddad used to love these. That was when I only watched it with my granddad before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, these three.
Oh, interesting. So there's Gumdrop as well.
Ooh, bubble gumdrop. I think he means gumdrop. Oh
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, the little vintage car, from the books by Val Bureau.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah. There's the Mr. Men and Little Miss. There's a film called The Miracle Maker, which is, a story about Jesus.
Ooh, Jesus! Jesus Christ.
The real Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, the real one, of course.
Yeah. Sorry for those who are faithful.
That's alright.
There's some children's music. There's some more DVDs behind there, but I won't go into detail about them.
Oh, and
today.
it's alright, Arthur. Yeah, but when I first looked at behind that DVD collection, apparently he has some more rather than what he has. Oh, and apparently he has Brum on DVD as well. Haven't you, George Brind?
Yes, I do. The new series though. But
Yeah, probably the 2001 series, no doubt.
Yeah.
Right, and it's alright. I'll just show Arthur the rest of the DVD collection, so you won't take too long.
Well, no. I'll find a way to be more.
Yeah, that's alright then.
If I just move Omega out the way, we've got some shows made by.
Sorry, who is Omogram? Is it a phonogram?
No, I said Omega. He's the villain of the Three Doctors, which is another story for another time. So if I move him out the way, we've got Jerry Anderson shows: Thunderbirds, Stingray, Captain Skulls and the Mysterons, Joe 90, Bible XL5, Supercar. There's a documentary about the life of Jerry Anderson. There's a documentary about.
And I take this one said filmed in Super Marionation.
Yeah, Super Marionette and Animation all combined.
Oh yeah,
one.
Super Marionettes.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, Four Feather Falls, The Secret Service, and even one that fans of him made during lockdown, Nebula 75. And there's of course Post and Pat as well.
Oh yeah, Post the Pat.
Yeah, Fourth Shelf Down. If I just move
Fourth
these
Shelf
Daleks out of the way.
Down.
Yeah.
That stuff.
There's some more animated stuff. There's Wallace and Gromit. There's Chicken Run. There's the Toy Story movies.
Ooh, the best anyway, isn't it? The Toy Stories.
Well, yeah.
Well,
okay.
some anyway.
I actually like Toy Story 4 as well as the first three, but that's another story. There's some more Pixar films and potentially some Iron Man films on I could go on. Cars, Shrek.
Ooh.
I don't have the fourth one.
That's alright.
Yeah. And then there's Star Wars. We've got the originals, the prequels and the sequels.
I see.
Yeah.
And I take that's all the shelves, including the Doctor Who DVD collection.
Yes.
And I take that you got loads of your puzzles and games and stuff, and books.
Yes, indeed.
From your favourite programmes that they used to watch. Did they used to watch that? Well, only the programmes that Robert used to love when he was a child. Yes. Oh, do you know what, Arthur? So do I. Except I don't watch Gumdrop or anything. Oh, I see.
You never watched Gumdrop? You definitely should. They're really charming stories.
Yeah, you heard what Mr. Brind said. Go watch it. Of course, I haven't actually seen it yet. Oh.
Well.
Oh, okay.
I think by the time you do, you'll be really impressed with them. So,
yeah, you'll be impressed, George.
Yeah.
Now, anyways, carry on.
Yeah. So okay. Well, I'm not really sure if I can pull anything up without the fear of ripping them, but basically, well, I can move these out. These are some Gumdrop books here.
Oh, so that's definitely Gumdrop.
Yep, the original books. There's a jigsaw puzzle on Postman Pat, but I can't really pull it out without the fear of...
Oh, yeah, that's because all you only have managed to do was just to keep it in its good condition. Yeah, because the box looks a bit sorry for itself.
Well, the jigsaw's okay.
Oh, I meant the box itself.
Yeah, absolutely. And
I take that this special one, in the form of Jupiter, yeah, the top looks a bit sorry too, as much as that box.
Yeah, but it's still one charming thing done the same. Cool, isn't it?
Yeah, childish thing to do. I know that some people don't mean to do that on purpose just because they're mostly likely children, isn't it?
Well, you know, if, when you are a child, things like that kind of
Yeah, I guess.
So, yeah, there's Katie Morag, there's a Rosie and Jim jigsaw, and if I just take this out briefly, you can even see John Cunliffe, or
John Cliff,
as the Ragdolls used to call him, on here. In fact, you know, if I present it like this.
Oh, yeah, that's the very creator who created Postman Pat before he was a presenter of Rosie and Jim. Ooh, interesting.
That's it, exactly.
Rosie and Jim, Rosie and Jim. Chugging along on the ragdoll boat. That's right, isn't it?
Yes, indeed it is.
Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the Buxton boat. Arthur, you heard what George Brind said. One more word from you, or otherwise he won't show you the rest of his collection.
Well, one more rude word. But anyway.
Oh, yes, he said rude word.
So,
Anyways, carry on.
Yeah, so here's a few more jigsaws here.
Oh, yeah?
And then here are a series of books, in particular, some stories from the original Railway series written by Reverend Alden.
So that's the original stories of Thomas the Tank Engine and friends. Oh, yeah, except most of them were created by none other than the Reverend W. Aldry. Is that right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and a very keen and passionate writer and clergyman he was.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and well, I could sort of like go on and on about these, but we'll be here all day. There's some more jigsaws here, and more.
Oh yeah, don't forget that you have some magazines and games as well.
Yeah. And here's some more jigsaws here, including Thomas the Tank Engine and the Tweenies.
Ah, the Tweenies. So I take it you still watch that, yeah?
I did see some in passing. In fact, my mum remembers liking it more than Teletubbies because, unlike Teletubbies, the Tweenies actually spoke English.
Ah, yeah. So I guess that explains why Teletubbies are a bit creepy. I mean, I'm not Tinky Winky or anything, you know.
I don't think that Teletubbies are creepy. I just think
I meant that, not many people think that, is Tinky Winky normally a bit creepy because of, strange red bag or something?
Well, there was some sort of controversy back in the old days about the fact that he did carry a woman's handbag, but, well, that's just nonsense.
Arthur, are you being such a wimp? No, I'm not.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I'm very sorry about Arthur. Yeah, he just doesn't understand what you're on about woman's bag or something.
Well, that's what Tinky Winky carried, but I don't think it's that much of a big deal.
Oh, so it's not much of a big deal, is it?
No, that he just needed something to, to have,
Oh, right, I see. Right, it's all right,
It's
Arthur. Now, come on, just stand up.
Yeah, what's the big deal?
All right, I'm all right now. Yeah, sorry about my legs, though. Yeah, sometimes my legs are a bit like Pinocchio's in general. Yeah, I mean, look at me. I can dance too. What do you think of that, George Brind?
Good props to him. Right, shall we move over to some of the other shelves? Like this one over here?
Yeah. Well, I'll just have one good look.
All right. I'll get
I take that must be interesting. Ooh, and I take that's you with whoever that presenter is. I believe that's Sophie Aldred.
Yeah, the presenter of Words and Pictures, and also the woman who played the Doctor Who companion of the Seventh Doctor, Sylvester McCoy, Ace.
Ah, Ace. Oh, and I take that one is who's that person next to you in that one?
Wendy Padbury. She played Zoe Harriet, who was a companion of the Second Doctor.
And I'm sure that's I don't know who that person is.
Who, this one?
Yeah, that one.
That's one of the Doctors, the Sixth Doctor, Colin Baker.
Ah, Colin Baker. So it's not to be confused with Tom Baker. Yeah, that's two Bakers with Doctors in it. Rolled into one.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Well, two Bakers, one name's Colin, the other's named Tom. So anyway, here's more.
Here I am.
Yeah, so here's more of my Doctor Who collection here. There's K9 and Company, which was a proposed spin-off that never got off the ground. There is stories starring the Fifth Doctor himself, Peter Davison, Colin Baker, who I mentioned earlier.
Colin Baker. Now, that's the one you mentioned earlier.
Yes, it is. There's some more down here. And then there's the Seventh Doctor, Sylvester McCoy, who was the Doctor until the show's cancellation in 1989. There's the TV movie up there from 1996, starring Paul McGann as the Eighth Doctor.
Doctor Who, the movie?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Pretty much. Then there's the first series, which starred Christopher Eccleston. He didn't do any more after that first series, so the Doctor after him was David Tennant, who did series 2, 3, 4, and the specials.
And don't forget series 5 as well, because you got that one.
David Tennant did not do series 5.
So apparently another one took over.
Yeah, Matt Smith. He did it in series 5, series 6, series 7, the 50th anniversary special, The Day of the Doctor, and
I take that's the collector's edition, this one.
Well, of a certain trilogy, including the last story, but that's another one.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's a whole other story for you.
Yeah, and then these 4 stories feature the 12th Doctor, played by Peter Capaldi. So, yeah, we got 2 Peters with a different surname. Yeah.
And I take that down at the bottom. There's Torchwood, and there's the Sarah Jane Adventures, and Class. Class?
Torchwood and Class are adult spin-offs. The Sarah Jane Adventures is a spin-off that was, well, I guess you could say sort of like aimed for a more CBBC type demographic.
CBBC! Yeah, that must be coming from CBBC channel in those days.
Yeah, although if you do decide to see that series at some point, I'll leave it up to you to decide whether or not
of course.
It's watered down enough.
I don't think George Brind would be interested in that. But I know you are interested, which I understand that.
Well, I've been a fan for years. In fact, I used to be obsessively interested in the show.
40 minutes later.
But anyway, I think that is about it. But before we go, let's see this little thing. Do excuse us for the sort of like
so it's at the balloon there?
I won't go into detail about why they're here.
That's okay.
So, there's some more Railway Series collection books in here. You'll find the ones by Christopher Audrey, who's Wilbert's son, all here. Almost all of them.
Oh, yeah?
Here are some games.
Ooh.
Here's some more books. And, I think that's about it.
Yeah, I guess. So that must be a lucky guess. And I take you got more games you're on about. It's in there, isn't it?
Yeah, but we will not go in there.
Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, but at least I understand that you have a lot of good stuff there. Including your mum and brother's stuff on DVDs.
Yeah, well, stuff they were interested in. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed coming here today.
Oh yeah, I certainly have. It was a good experience, really. That's after my granddad's success. And I take it's been a real honour to meet you.
Yeah.
That's after my granddad.
Yeah, well, it's been a real honour to meet you, Arthur. And, hope to see you again someday.
Yeah, I will. Oh, and of course, you're more likely to see my granddad again. Now, come with me. Oh yes, I better not say Mr. Brind again. Mr. Brind, I mean.
Yeah, okay.
Right, why don't you sit on down, Mr. Brind, and you'll see the No-Hare Bear as well.
Yeah, okay.
Right, well then, George Brind, now before I go, now I'm sure you remember my granddad, don't you?
Yes, I do.
He's with me now, so I'm going to leave you with Granddad.
Ah.
Hello there. Well, did you enjoy meeting my grandson today?
Well, I would say I did. Yeah.
Yeah, so how are you getting on showing my grandson your DVD collection that you got? I mean, I have seen some of those shelves right there, and the same over there, and the special cabinet which you keep some of special ones in there.
Yeah, well, we're pretty much covered now. I've shown him sort of like what I can show today.
Oh, yeah, well, good for you. Now, the important thing is, I think that my grandson used to love that. Oh, and also, I know that Arthur did not mean to call me an old coot. Yeah, because as you can tell, I'm a bit saggy-baggy, so it doesn't matter if I am an old coot. Well, let's just say I'm just an old bandicoot. Get it, George? Old bandicoot. I don't think that George Brind finds that funny, do you?
It's alright, it's okay, it's alright.
Oh, well then how come he thinks that he wasn't? Oh, well, it's a long story. You wouldn't understand. Oh, that's fine. Alright then, Herbert. Now, I know you haven't met George Brind for quite a while, well, since we've just done the movie together. It's only because Arthur had to join in too, you see. Yeah, I knew that. Well, the important thing is, I'm glad that my grandson has enjoyed looking at your collection.
Yeah.
Oh, and how come you never showed me the PC games before? I mean, it's okay if I have a quick look over there.
Yeah, I suppose we could spare a few minutes. Yeah. So yes, indeed, we've got a few PC games right here.
Oh yeah, I see. I want to see you got the Harry Potter collection.
Yeah, me and my brothers used to love playing those. And The Simpsons Hit and Run,
Ooh,
another
the Simpsons
favourite.
Hit and Run. Can I have a quick look at that?
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, here we are.
Because I mean, I've never seen this one before.
You've never seen it before?
I think I've heard of this game before. I think George Buxton used to play that on the PS2, but never the PC version. But I reckon The Simpsons Hit and Run is the best classic, and I take that's why it's called the bestseller series.
Well, I think they were just using it for more advertisement. But yeah, it is a good game. It was a game that I played, well, you know, quite on a regular basis, and I think my older two brothers would say the same thing as well.
Ah.
But yeah, so yeah. Right, well...
and I think that, in another episode of George and Arthur, well, George Buxton and his friend Arthur used to sort out some PC games together, which, Arthur thinks that the SpongeBob PC games was precious to him. Wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right, and it was not his precious. And besides, I was only just clearing it out. I don't use PC games anymore.
Ah, I see. So yeah, obviously George Buxton said that he's only had to clear up a PC games recently. I think it was about a few years ago. That was before George Buxton met you again.
Well, some people have to move on sometimes, and yet there are some things that are so precious to us that we can't let go. Anyway, I think we're pretty much covered here.
Yep,
and,
this time for real. As I know that I haven't seen the PC games. Well, I have now.
Yeah. I hope you and Arthur have a safe journey back home, or wherever it is you live.
Yeah. Oh, well, you see, me and Arthur used to live in the same house, which is in Yeovil, of course. Yeovil, England, more like, I would say, because it's basically the Bestons. Just the Bestons reference there. So yeah, anyway, we both live in Yeovil, but we can't tell you where we live, though, because it's only Roper Road, and I'm not telling you which number it is.
Yeah, classified information. Very sensible.
Yeah, very classified.
Right, so, well, I enjoyed seeing you again.
Yeah, that's
and
after the movie.
Yeah, and I enjoyed meeting you, Arthur.
Yeah, very honoured to meet you as well.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
hope
first time.
Yeah, and I hope you enjoyed looking at the collection, and I
Yeah.
hope you to have a safe journey back.
Oh yeah, we definitely will be. So, I'm very delighted to say, see you soon, Mr. Brind.
Yeah, see you soon, George Brind. Well, I sure hope me and Greta will see you each other again soon.
Well, it's bound to happen. I've got my own YouTube channel, so
Well, I didn't know that you've had your YouTube channel. How come you got your YouTube channel?
Well, how else are you going to upload videos to YouTube? In fact, I've got quite a few of them. Brind 2 Productions, George Brind Films, T&G Company, Clayton Pictures. If you'd like to see any of those videos here, then you're more than welcome to do so. Or, if I appear in a future video made by my very good friend George Buxton, or...
Yeah, which is George Buxton.
Yeah.
Arthur, it's Buxton.
Yeah. Then, well, maybe I might be seen again in a future video that he makes, but...
yeah, of course.
Yeah, but all good things have to come to an end.
Yeah,
and
indeed.
So I shall wish you guys good luck with your journey back, and
oh yeah, I will.
hope to see you again someday.
Yeah, see you again soon, George Brind. Yeah. Well, goodbye.
And it's time to say goodbye to all of you. See you later. Goodbye.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And me and Grandad will see you back at Rubber Road. See you soon. See you later. Well, hurry up, Grandad. You don't want to miss the bus, do you?
Oh, no, of course not. Right, I'm coming. Well, bye everyone. See you when we get back. Bye.
They left George Brind's house and then went back on the bus to Yeovil to go back home. Alright everybody, now just to let you all know that me and Arthur and No-Hare Bear are back from seeing George Brind in Dorchester now. Okay, so I'm going to let Arthur say goodbye. Hey, Arthur, it's time to say goodbye now. Oh, alright, coming. Well, bye, everybody. See you next time. Bye. Oh, and I enjoyed visiting George Brind, by the way. Ah, well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Will Arthur. Well, no, did you enjoy seeing George Brind again? And you took Arthur with you? Yep, I certainly did. Ah, well, I'm glad you enjoyed seeing him again. That's after the success of our own movie. Yeah, tell me about it. Well, I'm going to say goodbye too. Bye, everyone. See you again soon. Bye-bye. And bye-bye for me, George Buxton. Bye, everyone. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.